What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Thanks for tuning in my channel. Today I'm making a short video about another Charleston White reaction. Charleston White calls Lil Durk an Asian of darkness. Before Durk's fans get on here going crazy, I don't know much about bro. I think the last song I've listened to was Like Me, with Durk featuring Lil Wayne, Jeremiah, somebody else on there, but I don't remember who it was. But I seen he recently had a home invasion in Atlanta, and I thought he got out of Chicago to get away from that stuff. I've seen I know King Von died. I've seen his brother died or something like that. Just a lot of dangerous, violent activity has been following him. And I think I looked on Wikipedia and he just kind of been going through this since 2011. I'm not in trouble per se, but just dealing with dark situations. So let's listen to what Charleston got to say, and then we'll elaborate with it.
Like I even seen before you had called out Lil Durk for I guess moving the way he moved.
Yeah.
Like someone like him, what you saying, like, you know, you don't really fuck with rap or shit like that. Would you be willing like to sit down and have a convo and like try to
No, hell no. We'll talk to him for what? And that white boy got that money in his ass. White boy got him now. The white man is whispering, Satan is whispering in his ear now, homie. He got to reap it now. Him, his family, everything that's connected to him. That's why everything around him is dying. That's why everything around him is dying, because he's the agent. It's like an FBI agent. He's the agent of darkness. He's the light that everybody chases. And see, this is what happens. Our young people is chasing the light. And when they get to the light, it's a punk. It's a faggot. You chasing the light and you get to the light, it's the devil. You chasing the light. You don't know who the light. You don't know who behind the light holding the light. Then you get here, it's the devil that we call the Illuminati. Hey, we want your soul. You done got to the light, and now it's a homosexual punk saying, hey, man, will you suck my dick? You've been chasing the light. Now you done got to the light. What you gonna do now? You want the light, right? We don't know what they do when they get to the light, homie. We don't know what they do when they chasing the light. You get to the light.
One question I have always wondered myself is why do record labels go and sign these young kids to $1 million contracts when they be in and out of jail, in trouble with the law, just involved in this dangerous activity where you could potentially lose this artist, unless that's the whole goal in the first place, is just to have bodies that are dispensable. Get a new kid who can rap. If he dies, get another one. If he dies, get another one. It's either that's how the game. That's how the industry is set up. Hey, go find the next hot kid that's gonna be dying in a couple years. Because I'm sure there's a ton of rappers that can get signed that are nowhere near going to get shot. You're not worried about nobody shooting at J. Cole, I don't think. You know what I mean? So I'm sure there's a lot of young 16, 17, 15-year-old J. Coles in the world that you could sign and promote just as well and get away from this violence and show us an imagery of, hey, look at kid rapping about something positive. Just my thoughts is it's really weird how you go to high school, get good grades, you go to college, you don't near make as much money as a guy who can rap about having bodies. Just saying.
It's a con man that's gonna steal all your money. You've been chasing the light and you finally got here and you see what's at the light. What we forget is it's a light inside of us. Why would I chase the light and I am the light? It's gonna come to you, Nick. The light go attract darkness. So no, man, we chasing the light, and when we get to the light, it's darkness holding the light and tricked us. So a little kid like Durk, homie, why would I sit down and talk to him and he ain't went and sat down and addressed the pain that he's caused? We all done wrong in life, right? Why would I sit down with a person who ain't right they wrongs?
No, that was the purpose of me asking you, would you sit down to see?
Homie, I ain't got nothing for no rapper, homie. I can't say what I really want to say, but what I really want to say, them niggas don't rap about killing no white people. Soon as I give me a rap about killing white folk and killing Jews, I'm gonna hurry up and sit down with it. Yeah, give me a motherfucker had college holler about kill me a Jew, motherfucker, kill a Jew, and give me that rapper. I'm gonna kiss him on the forehead and say, my nigga, we finally got us one. Until then, fuck a rapper, nigga. Give me one holler about kill a punk.
I do gotta. This is my thought though. And if I could ask this to Durk or to any rapper if to sees this video, I want to hear this from an actual rapper's mouth. We say that America is oppressive towards black people, right? We can't be successful. The white man is holding us down. But we sign contracts with white companies to only talk about killing other black individuals, as Charleston said. So that's the biggest twist that I want, whether it's Durk or just any rapper, help me understand. You know, I remember when I was a kid, I would say we rap about our environment, we rap about, you know, what we grew up around. Well, these rappers are multi-millionaires. I don't feel like they have to be in situations where they're getting shot at. I don't live in a neighborhood where nobody's getting shot, and I'm not a multi-millionaire, not yet. But the neighborhood I live in is nice, and I can go outside anytime and I ain't got to worry about nobody getting shot. And I'm a kid who grew up in the projects. So I want to know how these wealthy people, no matter how much money they make, how they can't escape this drama, how they can't get away from these situations where it's always guns, where somebody always. Do you know the lack of emotional maturity it takes to pull a trigger? How, with millions and millions of dollars, haven't we been able to escape that? Why is this a perpetual cycle for our rappers? 51.7% of rappers die from homicide. You would think this is like a physical sport, you know, the way that our bodies are dying or dropping. And it's like, no, they just talk over beats. That's it. That's why somebody like Tekashi 6ix9ine was able to come into this and make a mockery of it. Because he saw that it was all, you either gotta really die or you gotta just pretend. And I don't know Durk. I seen it, dude's 28. I'm a few years older than him. I don't see him being a 38-year-old still having home invasions happen to him. You know what I mean? I want him to transition away from that life. I want him to tell young boys that don't live this life. Like the people who get the platform like this, I wish once we got the platform we could change. We could stop wearing 4 or 5 chains. We could stop having 6 bracelets on and a ring on every finger. Because we know that's not how men carry themselves every day. I wish one of these rappers would switch it up and start wearing a nice tailored suit. Just to change the imagery for young black men to see. So we all don't think we got to look a certain way. There's so much power that maybe we don't have any power because these contracts, these record labels have all the power. Maybe that's what it is. But I just want somebody to explain that in the comments. We live in America. We all say America hates black people, blah, 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 which I think is false. I think instead of it being called the civil rights movement, it should now be called the civil rights entertainment industry. Because I feel like every year they're making a new movie about slavery and they making more T-shirts, and Juneteenth and passed, and watch you about to start seeing Juneteenth shirts at Walmart and Target and every other big stop. While the average mom and pop black store on the corner, you ain't buying their T-shirt, you ain't buying their dad hat. So I see all of this as a white-owned movement, and I just want to know why in America when we say we so oppressed, we can't get ahead, the white man is on our neck. But the minute the white man come dangling a nice record contract in front of us, we sign it. The minute the white man say, hey, get on this track and talk about killing all these people and sleeping with all these women, and who cares if you have kids, you know? That's where I'm conflicted. And I just want somebody to explain it to me. Like, let me know why is talking about killing black people worth money? If you love black people, if you want your community to do better. There's no dollar amount that will make me get out here and call black women bees and hoes. There's no dollar amount that will make me get out here and say I want to kill other black men or say anything negative about people per se. I just don't see how you could get anything positive from that. When, like I said, we're trying to fight a racist America. How are we fighting a racist America when we're killing each other left and right? And not just killing each other, but getting on beats and talking about it. You know what I mean? Like all of these songs, the Walk 'Em Down, the Durks. What type of music do you think has been played around these kids when they have these events when someone gets shot? Like I've been to a club maybe 5 times in my life, and I was a kid. I went to a few house parties. I'm sure we all did, but you all know when the feeling ain't right, the energy is bad. Like you know what it's like in a club, and ain't nothing happened, ain't nothing popped off yet, but it just feel dark. It feel like something could go sideways, and the next thing you know, when we start leaving the club, some gunshots go off, and everybody take off running. You're just screaming everywhere. Same with house parties. And that's here. And I was a kid when I felt that. And I know other people can be like, yeah, man, the energy is off, and we can feel that. So I couldn't imagine what's going on with Durk and the people around him, or hell, I couldn't imagine sitting in my mansion and it's a home invasion. When I think of home invasions, I think of young kids up by Ruskin area. If you know where KC, the house is real close together. They can get in, get out real fast. You don't think about people going to do home invasions in mansions. Not, if you went to the plaza over here and tried to do a home invasion, man, you're gonna get sniped. So that's why I say something is going on where these kids can live in these super, super, super nice neighborhoods, gated communities, and still have home invasions and with guns and all that. That's targeted, and you gotta figure out why that energy is around you. So let me know in the comments what you know, what you think. I'm gonna drop the link to the video. But do you think Durk is an agent of darkness? Why do you think there's so much dark things happening around him? Why do you what are your thoughts about so much of our music promoting killing other black men when the narrative is that white men are killing us? I want to know who do you think is hurting us more? Is it the white man who we are willingly signing contracts with, or is it killing each other? Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Spread love, spread positive vibes. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Until